Welcome to Presley Guitar Studio. My name is JP, and today we're going to learn the Stairway to Heaven solo from top to bottom. So let's get to it. Let's quickly review the first position A minor pentatonic scale because a lot of this solo is based right out of this position. So let's start with the 6th string 5th fret. You can follow along the tab on your screen. Here we go. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Again, spend some time getting really comfortable with that scale before you start. You ready to learn this solo, buddy? Freddie's ready. All right, let's hit it. I'm going to break this solo up lick by lick, and you can follow along with the tab on your screen there. The first lick is a full step bend on the 3rd string 7th fret. And you want to give a little vibrato at the very top of it. Lick number 2. Every note in this lick besides 1 is right out of that minor pentatonic scale. So here we are on the 1st string 5th fret. We're going to walk right down the scale. Once you reach this note, you're going to consider that the midway point. We're going to lay over back to the 3rd string with your 3rd finger and perform a pull-off from 7 down to 5. Then we got 3 more notes, 2 on the 4th string, 7 and 5, and then 8th fret of the 5th string, and that's the only note that is outside of that minor pentatonic scale. So here's the whole lick. Lick number 3 is this guy. Let me break it down for you. We're going to start with a full step bend on the 2nd string, 8th fret. Once you get to the top of that note, we're going to play this next note twice. First with your pinky, then with your 3rd finger. Let me explain why. So 1st string, 8th fret with your pinky first. Then you're going to switch over to your 3rd finger because we're about to do a full step bend starting with that note there. And that's just kind of hard to do with your pinky. So what we got so far is pinky, 3rd, bend. Then we got 2 more notes on that 1st string, 8 and 5. After that, we got this. What I'm doing is a slide effect. I'm not really playing 2 notes, but I'm kind of approaching the 14th fret of the 3rd string. That's an A note. And then right after that, I'm following it up with playing the 10th fret of the 2nd string, which is also an A. So I'm approaching that 14th fret real quick, and then quickly grabbing the A note on the 2nd string. And so it's just kind of for that effect. Then to finish out the lick, we got, that's what we got left. So 1st finger on the 1st string, 8th fret. Then we're going to do this quick little run. On the 1st string, 10, 8. Yeah, we're going to do a pull-off. 10 to 8 is a pull-off. Then the 2nd string, also 10 to 8 is a pull-off. Then the 3rd string, 10. Back to the 2nd string, 8, hammer, 10. So we got pull, pull, hammer. Just like that. And that's all of lick 3. Lick number 4 is pretty similar to lick number 2. So again, we're right out of that first position A minor pentatonic scale. Start with a full step bend from 7 on the 3rd string, the 7th fret. And we're walking right down that minor pentatonic scale. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7. Then we're doing that layover again, just like we did earlier. 7 on the 3rd string. Pull down to 5. 7, 5, 7 here. Earlier we went to 8. So 7 on the 5th string. Then back to the 4th string. 5, 7. So all that together. Just like that. Lick number 5 is 5 notes. It's a short little guy. It goes like this. Again. And the way we play that is 3rd string, 5th fret. 4th string, 7th fret. 3rd string, 5th fret again, twice. Then we're going to play the 3rd string open and kind of choke it quickly after that by muting it with your hand. So lick number 6 is very similar to 4 and 2. Again, we're walking right down that minor pentatonic. Start on the 1st string, 5th fret, starting in the same spot, right? Right down the minor pentatonic. We're doing that same layover onto the 3rd string. We're going to pull off again down to the 5th fret. The only difference between this one and the other ones is we're going to perform 2 pull-offs right here, and they both involve these same 2 notes. 4th string, 7th fret, down to the 4th string, 5th fret. We're going to do that twice. Just like that. And our very last note of this lick is the 8th fret of the 5th string. So we got layover, pull, 2 pull-offs, and then end with the 8th fret of the 5th string. Lick number 7, 7 notes. Those notes are a slide from 5 to 7 on the 4th string. That's considered 1 note. 3rd string, 5th fret. 2nd string, 6th fret. 3rd string, 7th fret. Pull off down to 5 on that same string. 4th string, 7th fret. And end it with the 3rd string, 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't say, Freddie. Lick number 8. What I'm doing there is starting with my middle finger, I'm sliding up from the 7th fret of the 3rd string up to 9. Then I'm grabbing the 8th fret of the 2nd string, playing that again, doing a hammer on to 10. Then I'm grabbing the 8th fret of the 1st string. Lick 9. That's not an easy one, though. This is how you do it. We're going to start with a full step bend on the 15th fret of the 2nd string, all the way up here. Then we're going to go, we're doing 2 pull-offs from 15 down to 13. Then we're going to play 13 again. So far we got, moving on. We're going to start with a full step bend on the 15th fret of the 1st string. Bring it back down. 15, 13. Then we're going to do this quick little 15 bend up on the 2nd string. So I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more notes. 15th fret, bend that up a full step. Then we're going to play 15 and 13. Pull off. 14th fret of the 3rd string, and back to the 13th fret of the 2nd string. So that whole lick is, there it is. Lick number 10, this is the big one. I was trying to imagine the chords going by as I was playing through that, but basically what I'm doing is playing one lick over and over again. And that lick is the second string, 15th fret. I'm gonna do a full step bend and release, like that. Then I'm gonna perform a pull off from the 15th fret down to the 13th. Then I'm gonna grab the 14th fret of the third string, and then the 13th fret of the second string again. And I'm just repeating that over and over. And then I think the record plays it a total of 10 times. You check the tab to be sure, but if anything, I would just get comfortable with how it sits in the track when you're playing along with it, rather than counting all those times. But it ends with a full step bend on the 15th fret of the first string. Lick number 11. Let's break it up. I'm going to show you the first 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm doing is the first string, 12th fret, 15th fret, pull off back down to 12, second string, 15th fret, 13th fret, and the 14th fret of the third string. There's your first 6 notes. Now the next bit is this. So I'm starting on the second string, 13th fret, 15th fret, pull off back down to 13, 14th fret of the third string, back to the 13th fret of the second. Then I'm performing a full step bend on the 15th fret. When I get to the top of that, I'm grabbing the 15th fret of the first string with my pinky, and then I'm doing a release on that bend, pull off down to 13, and then ending it with the 14th fret of the third string. So one last time, here's the whole lick real slow. Lick number 12. That's the way I like to play it, but everybody plays it differently. So let me show you how to do that one. You're going to take your middle finger on the 15th fret of the second string and bend it up a full step. Then, while that's still in its upright position, I sound like I'm on a plane. Make sure your tray tables are stacked and your chair is in its full and upright position. We're going to grab the 15th fret of the first string with our third finger, the 17th fret with our pinky, back to the 15th. Then, and all of that is done while I've still bent that note on the 15th fret all the way up. So that's what's pretty difficult about this lick. Then we're going to do a release of that bend and pull off down to your first finger on the 13th fret. So you kind of got to shift your first finger over when you're coming down. Then we're going to play 15, pull 13, 14 on the third string, 13 on the second, and then another full step bend on the 15th fret of the second string. It's hard to play slow. Lick number 13, if I'm remembering correctly, is this guy. We're going to perform a step and a half bend from the 10th fret of the second string and release, come back down off it to your original starting position. So the note that you're trying to hit in pitch is this guy right here, this C note, from this note right here. Then come back down. So then we're gonna do another quick step and a half and come right back down off it. It's not really a release, you just bend up to it, then you'll mute the strings, come down to your original starting position, 10, then we're gonna go 8, 10, 8, 10. So with the whole thing, just like that. Lick number 14. So what I'm doing there, you might break a string on this one, so be careful, or just put light gauge strings on your guitar. But what we're gonna do is bend the 2nd string, 6th fret from an F note all the way up to an A note. That's 2 full steps. So what we got to do is bend that gradually. I've made it there, but I don't know if you necessarily need to get there all the way, but just make that bend really gradual and just really dramatic. Then the next part is this right here. So what I'm doing is on the 2nd string, 6, pull to 5. Then I'm jumping over to the 3rd string, 7th fret, doing 2 pull-offs from 7 to 5. Then I'm playing 7, 5, 7, pull, 7. So just like that. Lick 15, the last lick of the whole solo. So this one's kind of like lick number 10 in the sense that it's one lick repeated over and over. So this one starts all the way up here on the 17th fret. We're gonna bar with your first finger, strings 1 and 2. And it starts with a pickup note before that repeating lick begins. So that pickup note is on the 2nd string there. And then we're gonna play the repeated lick, and it's just 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Those 3 notes are the 20th fret of the 1st string, 17th fret, you're gonna pull off down to it, and then the 17th fret of the 2nd string. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna play that, I think, a total of 6 times before we do a full step bend. 3, 4, 5, 6, bend. And that's the last lick. There you have it, the whole solo, lick by lick, top to bottom. Be sure to download the tab in the description below and start to piece this thing all together. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw today, please hit the like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and check out some of my other videos that I've got as well. And we'll see you in the next video. See ya!